Link is Wonton.
Oh, okay, so they're
Yeah.
reversed. They're backwards in the cams. Gotcha.
Yeah, they're backwards in the cams, but like their tags show who's who. But either way,
That's how can you read that, Skiff? That's so small.
well, for starters, don't have glasses. Secondly, I don't know, get a bigger monitor or something. Either way,
You don't want to talk to me about getting bigger monitors, Skiff.
yeah, which is I don't understand your issue. But getting into PS2 here, we're gonna see Daisy and Peach, a character I feel like it's fallen off a little bit, but we still got some great warriors showcasing how strong this character actually is. But Link, I feel like, is the character we hardly see ever, but they got a lot of neat stuff here. And honestly, I don't think people talk enough about how strong Link's normals are. Like, for instance, his forward tilt is absolutely lethal.
No, Link's got some incredibly strong moves in his toolkit. We're seeing one of them here with that bear train that's being linked into the boomerang, and Wonton's been off to a great start so far. I just worry that he's going to start getting boxed out by turnips once he gets to higher percents, and those low percent combos aren't going to do as much. And it's a Stitch face skip, but it's not even going to matter. He just threw the Stitch. Oh no! He just threw the Stitch into the blast zone after Wonton died.
Hey, you know what? With the way how much damage they put down and they got Wonton into a position like that to take the stock that cleanly, the Stitch face isn't necessarily always needed. Now, we're going to have to see if Wonton can find a way to turn this around. We saw a couple nice clean conversions earlier, right? But the way that Jukain is playing this so far, building up this damage, using these turnips to put down the extra pressure and damage, it's definitely going to be a big adaptation here for Wonton to try and turn things around. Oh, that's huge! Okay.
Oh no, misses with the second snipe, is unable to close out the edge guard, but still 125% has now completely lapped WonTonWarrior in on the percent. Now has him off stage again, pops him with the turnip, and the bomb's gonna send him the wrong way, and he gets another one! Very well played by WonTonWarrior.
I'm a big fan of that. You don't see that too often. Oh, he could have detonated it. He could have got the stock off the top. He didn't go for it, though. I don't know why. And how are you going to lose a stock for your troubles? You tried so hard to survive, and you still lost it all.
Oh, no, it's so unfortunate. Is going to be able to get the stock there with the hero spin, but now down 2-1. It just feels like it's only a matter of time the way that Jukain's been playing. WonTonWarrior definitely needs to find some way to switch up how they're playing this matchup. And I love that Link's hero spin is only a single hit. So, like, once you shield the first hit, you can drop shield and just, like, stare him in his face while he's stuck in the animation. It's so funny.
Yeah, it is actually really awkward sometimes. But you know what? Hey, we try to support our Link mains as much as possible here. We don't want to discourage them too much. But either way, right now, Jukain is continuing to put down this damage, put down this pressure. Their float cancels have been super crisp, too.
Oh, looking for the turnip throw to get something started again. I love this like middle range game that Jukain is playing, just popping in and out, floating around. How WonTonWarrior's trying to play in shield, now gets the turnip into the fair, sends him deep off stage, going for the snipe, and yeah, that's it. Doesn't have the time to pull a bomb since they had just thrown one away, and the turnip is going to seal the deal.
This was such a great recovery. I know they weren't able to keep the stock around for too much longer, but that was so well done. Like, look right there. He should have detonated. He should have pulled the trigger, and for some reason he didn't. But there we go. Hey, let's give it up for one of our first mid-set coaches that we've seen on stream.
Hey, he's coaching the guy who won.
Hey, hey, sometimes you gotta find, just look, even though, like, you're winning, there's always things to clean up to try and win more, right?
No, I know.
If you can try to win more, go for it. And right now, that's what we're trying to see Jukain go for. So we'll see if WonTonWarrior can make the adaptations here. But right now, man, Jukain's looking good. Like, and the thing is about Peach too, is I feel like there's some similarities to the way that Peach and Link kind of play. They're both trying to do like a little bit of a mid-range, and then, but like the problem is that like Peach combos so much cleaner, like so much better too.
Yeah, and also, the one thing that you didn't even mention is the damage output that Peach has at her disposal. It's kind of insane at times. If you can get like a down tilt with a turnip in hand, you're probably going to take like 50, 60 if the Peach is competent. And Jukain has definitely been showing themselves to be a very competent Peach. Like, just there, 35, 59, it's nothing for them.
Yeah, but I mean, we're going to find a way to get back to the stage there. I mean, but that's just like the Peach normal, you know? You can find a way to get some combos in there. And if the character's just, a decent-sized body, you're going to get that damage down. But that's kind of the scary thing, right? It's like Peach makes everybody play by the heavy attacks, and I hate it. Or Daisy here, excuse me.
Yeah, Paisy. We'll call them Paisy. Oh, okay. Jukain just barely missing where they wanted to land to get in front to punish the landing lag on the hero spin above the ledge. Nah, he's gonna miss that one. That was such a perfect opportunity, and they drop it. They still get the bear out of shield anyway. Are they gonna be able to get the punish this time? No.
That was actually a super clean tech. The bomb recoveries from WonTon have been on point. And honestly, I'm really liking what I'm seeing there. They're keeping the stock alive too, despite the early deficit. The fact that, you know, Daisy could really find a way to close the stock out pretty soon too if they're not careful.
Oh, gets caught by an arrow from off stage, pops the turnip high to try and catch him dropping shield early. Is unable to do so, and here's where it might start to get scary for Jukain if he's not careful. WonTonWarrior now has full rage. That full rage Link might start being able to kill very soon if he finds a nice fair off the ledge.
Nope. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, finds the up tilt some way, somehow. And look at the way that the pace of this game has kind of turned around entirely. Like, Jukain's kind of struggling to get the stop. He just stood there and blocked it with a shield.
I love it so much, Skip. It's so funny, but now landing back on the stage, both of them are looking for the opportunity to take this stock out. It's Sour Hit, Nair trying to find the rising up air, still unable to do it. Somebody kill somebody else, please. The dash attack's still not enough. The bomb's still not enough, and they're both still alive.
What? He's still living. How is this happening? This game is absolutely wild. We're getting into like 3 minutes down. I just passed the 2 minutes, and we're finally
181!
Oh my goodness.
181% before Peach dash attack kills.
Daisy struggles to kill at later percentages. You've seen it here. We all saw it, right? But either way, WonTon's going to get back on the offensive. We're using that Nair. Link's Nair, super strong tool. Oh my god, that's not what they wanted. They ended up picking up the turnip, and that's definitely not what they were looking for. They were definitely trying to go for that up tilt, as you can see when they toss the turnip up afterwards.
And now we're kind of seeing the opposite problem from Link, finally connecting with that anti-air up tilt to get the stock, but 54% extra credit. We've seen Jukain capitalize on less with more, and what? That was such a weird hitbox interaction.
Yeah, that was definitely a little bit strange, but it looks like WonTonWarrior starting to figure something out here. Does have a nice little bit of a rhythm. They are still behind on percentages. Like, Jukain is still doing a good enough job there, but, like, they're slowly changing the pace of the game entirely. Like, Jukain's not as offensive. That's a tough spot to be in. What are you doing? All right, they somehow find their way back to ledge.
Yeah, it's so far just been WonTonWarrior trying to slow down the pace of the game to force Jukain into approaching. And when it works, it's been working pretty well, but Jukain's still been able to maintain the lead over WonTonWarrior throughout the course of this. Another dash attack in. There's no way we see 2 dash attacks kill in a game, right?
We could very well. Oh, your own bomb. So, whoa, that was so That was so sick.
He Z dropped and then Z caught the turnip. That was sick.
That was actually, I know that, like, we're not gonna see a stock come out of that or anything, but that was such a clean interaction from WonTonWarrior. That was incredible.
That's just incredible awareness and ability to play with items. That's so cool to see, because not a lot of players like have that ability, do that kind of practice, unless you play a character like Link or Daisy. So it's really cool to see these two characters interacting, but we are going to see that stock taken out by Jukain. Going into this next one, we'll see if WonTonWarrior can fire back, and they're just chilling in shield, Skip.
Yeah, that was definitely a weird scenario. You kind of just sat there just waiting for them to throw the turnip, and I get it. You can kind of sit in, in shield in front of them like that when they got an item in hand. So definitely some good awareness from WonTon. And here we go, man. That's gonna be some big damage. Actually, won't follow up with the forward air. Unfortunate position, but WonTon's still staying alive here.
Yeah, I think Jukain definitely wanted down air fair, but just a little bit too far out of the percent range. There's a Stitch face and just chucks it away.
Yeah,
that would've killed.
Yeah, that's twice now that Jukain's kind of just thrown a Stitch face away, but you know what? Sometimes it is what it is. Maybe it's just, not recognizing it immediately, but either way, it's definitely something you can always work on. But right now, Jukain's is still doing a fantastic job applying this pressure here last, and that's going to be a turnip. Nope, not going to connect. Great recovery from WonTon.
WonTonWarrior is on the verge of losing this set, needs to find some way to take this stock and then get a lot of damage built up after the fact, but they're not even past step 1 so far. I love that raw bear, but they're going to eat a fair for the trouble.
Okay, I like that nair on the bomb, just putting it right over the ledge, and gonna catch him there too, right before they can grab it, but then right off the angel flat. Hey, we're gonna take that stock. We're gonna take that game too. What a great game. Jukain did such a good job of applying so much pressure, right? But I'm really impressed with some of the technical abilities and just awareness from WonTonWarrior. We saw that double bomb recovery from under PS2 in game 1, and in this one, that Z drop to Z catch was honestly one of the most impressive things I've seen in a hot minute.
Yeah, and I mean, the, like, little things like that can build up over time and result in you winning the set. Unfortunately for WonTonWarrior, though, it wasn't enough this time, so they are going to be going down into losers 2-0 with Jukain taking that. And we were talking a little bit about WonTonWarrior's technical skill, but let's take a moment to talk about Jukain, because throughout that set, they demonstrated amazing technical proficiency with a lot of Daisy's different combos. Like, it didn't seem like there was a single situation where they didn't know what to do, be that turnip pull, float canceled fair, float canceled bear, any of that sort of thing. They were always ready with some sort of movement mix-up to be able to just punish WonTonWarrior for whatever he wanted.